Hey, it's Carol Williams coming at you live on the first day of autumn. Can you see that one piece of red? Oh my gosh, it's the fall foliage. It's coming, and I'm outside, and I am going to be outside doing these just as long as I can, because in February, I might just not be outside, right? So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what to give up if you wish to be perfect. And if you like this, please join me live coming up on October 7th, where we'll dive in further to the topic. But let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about giving up if you wish to be perfect is something that I personally has struggled with a lot. And that is being extra hard on myself. That's right. I am so hard on myself, or I'm recovering being really hard on myself, because you know what? When you're really hard on yourself, at least if you're like me, you can't take criticism that well. And criticism is really important to take because, there's a lot to be taken. So please criticize me. That way I can exercise my anti-perfectionism muscle. And if that resonates with you, please consider it. The second thing, and this happened a couple of times over the last 3 days to people I spoke to. So I spoke to somebody over the weekend, and I said, "Hey, how are you?" And she says, "Oh my gosh, I'm being a bum. I'm just laying around before I get my work done." And I said, wait a second. What are you telling yourself? And she said, "Well, what do you mean?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, please don't tell yourself you're a bum. All the truth is that what we tell ourselves is in fact our truth. So if you want to stop the perfectionism thing, you want to absolutely be kind to yourself. So if you're somebody who, when you're sick in bed, says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so lazy," and you laugh, but this is real. I know at least one person who is so hard on himself that he actually tells himself this stuff, like, "I can't be sick in bed for one day." It's real. So please try to really look at that and say to yourself, what's behind this? Is this really working for me? And last but not least, recognize this, that your perfectionism, though you may not think you've got it, can actually lead to procrastination. And most people, let's face it, have procrastination in one form or another, right? It's probably the most common thing that I run into when I help people. And for me too, heck, I procrastinate, I'll just tell you. And what I do now is when I'm procrastinating, I say, what's this all about? What am I worried about? But recognize that because sometimes we believe we have to have it perfect, that's when we really don't do anything. And a great mantra to turn that around is done is better than perfect, right? If you do a Facebook Live, it's a little wiggly and a little jiggly. Hey, at least you got out there, right? Done is better than perfect, because life, it's imperfect. Well, I would love for you to comment, what's the one thing you're going to give up? So it could be, I'm going to give up having to write my blog perfectly. I'm going to give up calling myself a bum. I'm going to give up believing that I really can't have any sick days. So please comment below what you're going to give up. And if you like this, please tune in to my lunchtime club on October 7th. It's Monday at noontime Eastern. Thanks, and have an imperfect day. Bye-bye.